September 14th, 2020. Going into today's pre-market report, we identified this 3406.75 confluence as an important resistance node to watch out for. Going into today's trading, I was looking to go short this market if we trade here. At the market open, we slight gap up and the market's traded higher ever since. When we traded against market structure resistance, this 3397.5 area. If you go to the higher time frame charts, this was actually previous all-time highs, which is important market structure. So if you are trading above market structure and trading back to retest it, it's going to be support. If we were retesting it from below, it will be resistance. So even though I was anticipating and looking to do a trade against this confluence, COP confluence agreement area, and I started to see a price finding difficulty against market structure, I went ahead to go short this market slightly earlier over here. Now this is only possible if you are actively looking at markets, you are day trading, and you are able to identify price weakness before we got to the higher time frame resistance over here. So if you are a position trader, you might be waiting to go short this market over here, but if you're an active day trader, you are able to see what's going on intraday, and you can adjust your entry, stop loss, and your exits better. That will actually give you better control over your trade selection, your risk reward evaluation. Our tools gave me an early clue on, but we will not be discussing that in this video. We reacted off market structure. We are finding a little bit of support. If you look at a 5-minute chart, found support against this 2381 5-minute confluence node. Had a little bounce, and we do an expansion, retested 5-minute COP, getting another bounce over here. I do not know where we'll eventually trade, but at this moment in time, I have moved my stop to break even, so there's really no risk on this trade anymore. And right now, I'm managing the trade the best I can, hoping for a positive outcome. I have 1 hour to go in the trading day, and I'm watching dynamic pressure across multiple time frames to best manage this trade. At this moment in time, I'm aware of the 240-minute MACD predictor over here, as well as this 30-minute MACD over here, which we are currently testing right this moment. If we can see price acceleration to the downside, I would be happy. And the reverse is true. If we start trading higher, then I'll probably be looking to get out of this position. What is crucial will be this 30-minute confluence support over here. If we were to trade lower, we will have to break this support and break these lows over here, and we could then get a move maybe to previous daily F3, or even the revisit of quarterly OP if we see follow through. If we start if we start trading above and find support against this 30-minute F3, then we might actually get a new move higher. So let's see how this trade play out. Definitely some price reactions of this 5-minute COP confluence. Over here once, twice. We broke below it intraday. Definitely a nervy end to the trading day. During the last 10-15 minutes, we saw a retest structure resistance. So I'm still in the trade. This happens quite a bit actually. And I'm looking at a 30-minute MACD crossover. It's actually looking good. My bias is that we would at least test 5-minute support zone. We have OP. I think we are going to test it, and then we will see if this support hold.
Net positive for the markets. S&P is up 1.4%, Dow 1.3%. Nasdaq is leading the charge up just shy of 2%, and the Russell 2000 up 2.7%. All 11 sectors on the S&P are higher, led by real estate and tech. Not classically a duo that paired together at the top, and nonetheless both up more than 2% today. Communication services at the bottom, consumer staples and consumer discretionary following close behind. But as I said, all 11 are higher. Gold getting a nice pop today, steadily building throughout the session, up about 1% as we approach the close. Oil flat, dollar a little bit soft, but nothing too significant. Banks today are higher across the board, other than Citi. In fact, Citi's underperformance down 5.5% on that story we discussed earlier. In stark contrast to the KBW Banks Index up 2%, so a 7% differential there for Citi today relative to the rest of the banks. At the close, we are higher by 1.3% on the S&P, 1.2% on the Dow, and 1.9% on the Nasdaq.
I think what this trading session clearly illustrates is the importance of identifying market structure, especially from the higher time frames, as it has clearly had a significant impact on price action today, where we tested this structure resistance more than several times, and the last test was just 5 minutes ago, and you can clearly see that it has definitely an impact on price action.